Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another round of First to Worst, hot off of the Spirit run. And today, we're going to be running Sergeant Tibbs versus Folly in a head-to-head.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing
Good
all
to
right.
see y'all.
Alrighty, perfect. All right, so with that being said, we also have Butter My Pancakes in the commentator booth.
Moderation.
Oh, yeah, moderation. I'm still a
Sorry,
little
buddy.
mixed up.
No, no worries.
All right, but anyway, in our commentator booth, we also have Witty Evil, the
Hello there.
oh yeah, and on top of that, we also have I will be running your stream, dragging on your shirt right here.
Sorry, I just watched. I was watching Tibbs, and I just saw that Sosik hop down and just instantly get deleted. I just sorry. Yeah, sorry.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Sorry,
We'll
sorry.
probably
You guys keep
see
going.
that in a hot minute. Well, anyway, with that being said, runners, when you're ready, just go ahead and pop open your cases, see what you get.
Oh yeah, we have
Okay.
Sergeant Tibbs and Folly here, by the way.
We
for
have
running.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
nice.
Taz.
Ooh.
I will re-roll that.
All right, we have one reroll.
Okay. Ooh, we got a nightstick. That's always fun. And then our second roll here is going to be Rhino.
Hmm.
I don't particularly like revolvers either, but I'm probably just going to get rid of it anyhow. Yeah, fuck it. We'll
Alright.
roll with it.
All right, so it looks like both runners have selected their weapon. Sergeant Tibbs, you got yourself a nice little 1911.
What a
Oh,
piece. What a piece.
Hell yeah! All right, well,
curses.
honestly, it's a nice little reverse. We have an
Mm,
old oldish revolver, an old design versus a somewhat
v-
newer
World
design.
Wars.
100-year-old
It's
gold-plated
you know what?
piece of
It's
dynamite.
a new gun using an old design, and then we have an old gun using a newer design. So I guess we got that going.
True.
But anyway, with that being said, when you two are ready, we will. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys want to say anything to chat before we kick you off?
Hmm.
I've got nothing.
Stay beautiful. we love y'all here.
All right.
Alrighty. I'm gonna deafen you two. You two have a good luck to both of you, and I'll see you guys on the flip side, as
Cool.
well as Dragon and
Alright.
Witty here.
Yep, you guys are free to go. Do your thing. All right. Well,
All right.
let's go ahead and hop into commentator stage, and
definitely-
we'll let them do their thing.
You know, immediately I remember I've
All right, and they should be off here in a hot minute. Here, let me go ahead and
Almost ready.
All right, and they are off.
gunfire from my end. Ugh. At least I have that still going for me.
I have to interject and just tell you that's
Mhm.
okay, because it makes my editing a lot better. You're good.
Oh, there you go.
All right, yep, they should be picking
Well,
up here in a hot
I'm glad I'm
second. We
making
are
your
just
life
a little
easy.
bit behind because you know, stream
go.
latency, but it looks like they are both kind of in a similar
Just a bit of
position
lag
going
there.
down green corridors. This might actually be a very close matchup, all things considered.
Okay, it is so quiet in these levels without sound.
Yeah, it looks like
what
Folly
it's
is.
like to actually have,
they're
like-
both climbing up the ladder.
Yeah,
too.
they're both
First
taking the same path.
room
The
there.
only real difference is the gun they started with. Hell, we might
There we go.
might have
Feels
two
good. I don't
players of
care if
equal
it's actually-
match on our hand here.
Yeah,
Tactical.
might be right quick to a 1-to-1 here.
Let's go for. Gonna go for a sight.
Well, it looks like
Hey, I'm
Folly
not even-
over here taking a
Normally, I like
getting
keeping
himself
rifle
a
just to have
scout
fun with it.
rifle. That's not a bad roll for bolt
However,
actions.
Oh,
I'd have
this
yeah,
red dot,
I
it's
like that
so
scout rifle.
minimalist.
Lot,
There we go.
Lots of good
Oh.
use out of it. 10 round
sir.
magazine, which is nice and helpful.
Here's ammo.
Mm-hmm.
And has a
All
Well,
right,
I would
Sergeant
like to
Tibbs
have one.
getting into
Hollow
it.
point.
Already in the first hold. He's laying the hammer down on those Sosigs, making sure they don't
Never mind.
get to chill out for too long, and got himself a really nice lineup, except for that last static over there behind the corner.
Yeah, I hate when those encryptions hide behind.
And it
these
looks like
outcroppings.
Folly is also in the hold,
There was a
not
collateral
too
on
far
that, I
behind.
think.
Ooh, wicked fast.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Getting rid of all those encryptions from Tibbs. Already
So
out
Sergeant
of the
Tibbs
first hold.
already in it, or already done with his first hold, making his way to the second. Folly over here, just ooh, that was a nice snap with that revolver. Already got 3 down. Ooh, he should have 1 more. And that is it for the statics for
There we
Folly.
go. That was pretty easy.
There we go. Sadly got a little interrupted by some Sosigs coming around the corner there, but got the encryptions down
Okay.
nonetheless.
Yes, sir.
We'll just outrun the laser.
both of these runners are just kind of they're floating with it,
There
you
we
know.
go.
They're just kind of
Everyone
chilling, they're
knows.
grilling.
If you move fast enough, lasers can't hit you.
Let's see. Sergeant Tibbs rolling himself a semi-auto shotty, getting himself the I forget which one that is, but it's definitely it's a nice shotgun. It's not as good as maybe the Benelli's, and it's definitely not the
Yeah.
3-gun, but it's definitely serviceable.
Indeed it is. Going for some flechette there, you don't see that every day.
I've been seeing like a handful of flechette rolls
Terrible at melee. There we go.
running some of these runs earlier this morning. It's definitely a sound
where's the
decision
returner
because if
down
you
below?
hit one of those if
Probably.
you,
Yep.
it's basically a guaranteed kill
Goodbye. You're
on just
pretty.
about all of the Sosigs. So especially when he gets up to the
But
Breacher
goddamn
boys,
useless.
that shotgun will
Something I get
still
told
be
quite
nice
often,
and lethal.
honestly.
That's
known.
good, that's good.
You know, normally I go for a shotgun.
You know, Sergeant Tibbs
But I've been having a
made
lot of
his
fun.
way over to the
All right,
just the
crossover here,
Gucci-
starting that second hold.
Sergeant Tibbs, he
SMG.
is in it to win it.
Yo, we got this.
Ooh.
71.
P90 for Folly there.
Never
Yep, and we got Sergeant Tibbs over here getting really aggressive,
Let me tell you. And
frickin'
it's a good silly one, too.
beating that meat around with his nightstick.
We are definitely all set and nothing will go
Always a good time beating your meat.
You can't even buy any more like bullets now.
I think it's safe to say that Sergeant Tibbs has shown us he is 100% a wiener whacker.
Yeah, there we go.
You all may be wondering,
But
will the dick jokes ever end? They won't.
no. No.
But yeah,
Just too good of an opportunity we have.
yes sir. Anyway, Sergeant Tibbs, he is already done with his. That was a really fast hardened encryption
Edit these
clear, by the
clips,
way.
gets to
He
leave in the
as soon as they were up, they were basically knocked down in
everyone.
just a handful of seconds.
Yes, very good show there.
Mhm.
I do appreciate those reloads on Sergeant Tibbs' end
Sir.
with the pistol. Nice and stylish.
And it looks like Folly has just made it into the second hold himself. Looks like we have a little bit of an opposite here. One of them rolled a really good SMG, and the other one's got himself a on par semi-auto. But either way, Sergeant Tibbs is already done with his hold. Switching over to Folly, see how he does with his P90. All right, the hardens are
Down
up
below?
for Folly.
I think. Yep.
Folly getting aggressive with the Sosigs, with the hardens up. He's got 1, got 2,
Mhm.
3, 4.
Where's that damn last one?
Look. Oh, he lost the last one. Oh, there it is. It's down. It was down
There it
below him,
is.
hiding.
Okay.
Yeah, hiding below that platform there.
Oh,
Not
right, we got
easy
one
to
more
see
hole.
when you're rotating around that
Ugh.
central column there.
Analyzing system.
Hear him over here somewhere.
Folly over here, taking a more defensive,
Usually another one.
being a bit more defensive than Sergeant Tibbs was, but that's okay
Where?
because when you're running in a tournament, survival is everything.
Exactly. You can't rack up more points if you're dead.
Yeah, not to mention the now
Is there
that
a
we
third
have
one?
the no hit modifier in standard
Yeah, there
health,
is.
not getting hit is very important. All right, the swarms are up.
Yeah.
He's got one. He's got two. And just like
There
that,
we
he's
go.
got the third one. Folly.
Okay, if
Done with-
anyone ever tells you to never gamble, tell them you've got the heart of the cards in you. And you don't need any of that tactics.
Folly over here, already done, giving us a nice little
There we
monologue,
go.
some very encouraging
Mhm.
words here.
Mhm.
And just like that, Sergeant Tibbs is already in the third hold. Both of these runners keeping us on our
It's fine.
toes.
If you run fast
With-
enough, you can escape your
Absolutely
problems.
launching himself up that inclinator there.
Cha-cha slide.
Wonderful movement from Tibbs here.
Should grab some water.
All right. Sergeant Tibbs, his hardens are already up. He's already got two. Working on the third. Getting a quick reload. There's the third. There's the fourth. The fifth.
Okay.
Sixth. And he is done. There goes all the hardens for Tibbs. That was some very graceful bounding from Sergeant Tibbs.
Indeed it was. And it's
damn it, that's
never
a really
fun
nice
when you run out of ammo. But when you can reload as
So
fast as
well
Tibbs,
Ooh,
doesn't matter all that much.
that was a sweet pistol whip from Sergeant Tibbs on that Sosik
Okay.
there.
Mhm.
You can tell Tibbs is the kind of guy who just runs off of
I'm
pure
actually
instinct.
the silencer.
He doesn't have a plan. He's just making it up as he goes.
I don't think so.
Yeah, some people like to plan more, but when you got instincts like Tibbs, it can carry you far.
Yes, sir. He's got that ultra instinct. All right, the swarms are up. He's already got a couple down. Ooh, that was some really smooth swarm clearing there. Oh, look at that. He got every single encryption on the way down. Look at that. That was a beautiful performance. I'd say that was highlight worthy. Hey, yo, someone needs to
Same for me.
clip
I've got
that.
one ammo dog. I need maybe one more final.
Hey, Jack, clip
That
it.
would be even better though.
All right. Either way, Sergeant Tibbs taking the top, finally getting the chance to take the top of
No, we'll do it.
Inclinator.
We'll
He's
do it.
kind of been
I want another ammo
all
dog.
over the place,
So give me a panic button too, if nothing else.
making good use of the.
up and down.
Hey, there we go. Oh, I want to get a shotgun. or
Making
something
really good
for-
use of the flechettes
Oh,
on
no, no, I
those
know what I'm doing. I know what I'm
Sosiks. He's
doing.
getting
Okay,
ready for
I've
the
got a plan. It's
for the
terrible.
recursive. It's up and it's already down.
What happens?
Sergeant Tibbs
That
running
was
as
a
fast as he
beautiful
can,
first
all the way
clear.
down to it. He's using the shotgun. Oh my lord, that was some good feathering from Sergeant Tibbs.
That was
Oh
beautiful.
man, that was slick. All right, and just like that, Folly is now in it himself.
Yeah, I would never use a shotgun on those recursive encryptions, but
There we
Tibbs
go, that one's
mowed
down.
it down.
Yes, sir. That was just a wild clear. We're gonna get a lot of highlights from Tibbs alone. He is just tearing it up. All right, the hardens are up for Folly. See how he does. All right.
Come on. One of those has to go
All right,
through.
he's got the first one. I really like how Folly is maining the P90. Definitely a really nice
There we
SMG.
go.
All right, he's working on some Sosa control.
Yeah,
All right,
you
trying
gotta make sure you aren't shot in the back when you're trying
Man,
to clear
I
out
should
all
just
the
use the semi-auto.
encryptions.
Yeah, he's going to have to start using the zip line and getting up close on those hardens because I don't
There's
think
more just
the,
above me.
I don't
No,
think
I'm not so
5-7 Bummage has the penetration to
Oh,
deal with
boy.
hardens.
No, I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
It is pretty good at armor penetration, but not
Okay.
just that good.
Nice.
All right, and that's it for the
Oof.
hardens for Folly. Now let's see how he handles the swarms. I have a feeling with that P90, he should have an easier time dealing with the
Okay, we're doing
swarms
fine.
and the hardens.
That angry swarm of
Yeah,
bees
we're fine.
is going
We're
to
fine.
make quick work of those clusters.
Super cereal. Okay. Anyone down
I
there?
like
I
the
see something moving over
strategy
there.
that
Yep.
Folly is going for here, squatting down, making yourself a lower profile, and using some
We-
of that
we
cover
have-
to a really good effect.
Yes, sir. We actually have someone who crouches
Okay, I
during
think I can
during
come
a
over here and
match.
get him.
We got ourselves a
Yep.
croucher.
A croucher. Well,
Nothing above me.
but
It's,
yep, just like
crou-
we predicted, those swarm encryptions are going down really quick.
Yeah, we got a crouching Folly.
I can't even see what I'm
Hidden
shooting at.
Sergeant
This
Tibbs.
Heads up. Come on. In you go.
All right, the swarms are up. Folly is taking the zip line to take a few of the swarms down.
It's 2 down.
Missed one
Two
on
in
his
the
left
cover.
there, so I'll have
I
to
can't see
go
shit
back
from here.
again.
Ugh.
Oh man, he's sprinting. He's sprinting up the middle section of Inclinator,
Okay, you're stunned.
clearing
at
out some
least.
Sosigs on the way, giving himself some extra breathing room.
Can I?
And in the meantime, it looks like Sergeant Tibbs has already made it into
I've
the
never
fourth
locked
hole.
in so hard in my life.
Wow.
That's not true. But
Yeah, Sergeant Tibbs,
pretty
he is taking off.
Yeah, absolutely zooming through it.
Yes,
Got
sir.
an AK with a big old drum mag there.
Yes, sir, it looks like he got
A little
the
pile of
AK
magazines.
prototype. That
well,
ooh, looks like he already took him down the stealths. And in the meantime, Folly, his recursive should be popping up in a second here, if they haven't already.
Sergeant Tibbs taking that high angle there.
Yes, sir. That is a really good spot for Sosa control.
that was so
You
lucky.
got a sight
Yeah,
on
good
all the
sight
spawn
line.
Holy
points.
crap.
Exactly.
And it looks like Folly has nope. His recursives are up. He's trying to snipe at him from the top of Inclinator, while also trying to keep him
Now
control.
it's gonna go with the full auto.
So we're gonna- yeah, right,
Right, and at the same time, the polymorphics are up for Sergeant Tibbs. Tibbs being really aggressive on that polymorph, and it's already down for Sergeant Tibbs.
Shit.
In the meantime, Folly is
Okay, I think I'm safe here. I hope I'm safe here.
getting back to work on the recursives.
Okay.
All right, having to rack the bolt on his P90. All right, that's one recursive down for Folly.
The other
think I
one
can-
right above
Yeah.
him.
Oh no. Ooh.
Oh wait, he's almost got it. He's almost got it.
Narrowly
Come on,
down.
Folly, and there it is for the third hold for Folly.
Yes, I don't think I've ever done one of those.
Doing
I
a
also haven't had
doing a
like,
decent job
I-
there.
A P90 most of the time, but holy shit, that went well.
And in the meantime,
Okay.
Sergeant Tibbs, his regenerative should pop up, so let's see how he handles that. Oh, he's got the shotgun. He's getting ready. It's up.
With the flechette.
Oh, he's almost got it. Ooh, there we
Almost
go.
did it in
That was a
1-2.
clean regen clear from Sergeant Tibbs. And with that being said, Tibbs is on his way to the Terrabine.
Yeah, right. Oh, right. This is the shop in the dark zone. Is it?
And then in the
Am I full of
meantime,
shit? I might be
Folly
full of
is
shit.
on his way to the Void as well. Honestly,
Nobody-
from
oh,
what I'm
right,
seeing from
right.
both of these runners, I am more than confident both of them are going to make it
I'll tell you
out
what,
on the other side of this one.
when I
Yes, both of the runs here are going absolutely wonderfully. One of them taking a more aggressive approach, but the other one making sure to stay alive.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, it could definitely be very split on the scores. I mean, meanwhile, Sergeant Tibbs is going really hard on getting as fast as he can, and Folly, he might be
Actually
able
made
to
it. Holy shit.
come really close if he can manage to not get hit. I don't know if I've seen Tibbs take any hits either.
Oh, I think that
Yeah,
counts as
I
an
don't
alert,
know.
doesn't it?
This
I don't
will
think
be
so, but
this is going to be interesting. If I had to say
There you go.
anything, I think
One of those will kill you.
assuming Tibbs hasn't been taking any hits, he'll probably come out on top as far as score goes. But I don't think Folly will be
Okay,
that
first
far
things
behind
first.
either.
We are gonna go all in.
no, this is gonna be a
Ooh,
good
Sergeant
run for
Tibbs
both.
rolling
Funny
the 155K, that cursed mag-fed shotgun.
There we go.
The one mag-fed shotgun that makes our
And then I'm
runners
gonna go and figure out how much money I
reluctant
have.
to
or
roll
anything
from
else.
that pool.
You hate to see it.
2 point.
I
It's enough for another ammo
especially
dog, I guess, or I
hate
could just save
reloading
it.
It's just such
Could
a
just save it.
pain getting
Oh
that
yeah,
magazine in
for
there.
for the
Yeah, I
five
can't get a
for the
shield.
5 shots,
Oh,
it's
I could get rid of
not
my
worth
revolver
it.
and get a shield
But
dog. Hold up, I forgot to get rid of that.
No, having to reload
And
all
that'll
the
give
time.
me a little more breathing room for the target practice.
looks like
Because I got a pretty strong
Sergeant Tibbs
position
getting
right
himself
now, right?
a forward grip for one of his guns.
Goodbye.
Now there's the strategy you want to see.
Here we go.
On the semi-auto tube-fed shotgun, put that vertical
Let's
grip
go
vertically
shield.
up on the sight rail there.
I
And
mean,
I'll use that for the second hold this round.
I
don't have to
guess
gamble on getting another shield
Tibbs
for the final, which I-
is
I
just
can
showing us
get.
that he's not just a
What are you doing
sergeant,
for ammo?
but he's a sergeant in the Goof Troop
Mm,
battalion.
Mhm. He's got plans above our wildest imaginations.
All right, and with that being said,
one
Sergeant
there,
Tibbs is in it,
one there.
as well as
Starting
Folly. They're
off.
both in their holds
They'll never know
respectively.
it.
Yeah, Folly onto the fourth
That's
hold
impressive.
here, I think.
All right. All right, can't wait to see how they do. Sergeant Tibbs, he's
think I
taking the
snuck in
top
here.
of turbine.
No.
His cascading is up,
I can get.
and at the same
damn it.
time, Folly has his
Where's
stealth
that
side.
there? Oh, it's all the way in back too.
Oh wait, no, Folly isn't. He's
Well,
not
he's
in
still
the hold.
questioning.
I thought he
Maybe.
was. He was just running
Maybe.
around
No,
killing
he's
them out.
starting.
I don't think we're gonna be lucky.
Well,
but
he's in it
maybe.
already. So
Mhm. The fourth one there.
One. I'm gonna steal from another streamer. Nope.
Beautiful. Tibbs with beautiful Sosig control there. Making sure all those entrances are pinned down.
oh yes, sir. He is definitely on point,
Right next to
keeping
me.
the keeping the
That
Sosig
was right there.
population down to a minimum. And in the meantime,
Folly
Folly, his
has
stealths are
those
up,
Stealth encryptions.
and the stealths are down.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
I'm lucky today.
the polymorph is up for Sergeant Tibbs. He's got the infinite ammo, and the... I'm sorry, not the polymorph. The orthogonal for Sergeant Tibbs has been
Orthogonal.
dealt with. It didn't take very long for him to get past that. That was a really good orthogonal clear. That was peak.
Very good. I do think he got hit a couple of times there. Saw him pop a health Sosig. So lost that bonus, but I think his speed is gonna more than make
gone.
up for it.
Turned
He is definitely making up for it. Meanwhile,
Okay, we're
I
not even gonna
believe
fuck around
the
with trying to do this
polymorphic
easy.
for Folly is up.
We're just gonna.
He took himself a shield dog so he can just deal with that
Get a shield,
polymorphic
but that's
piece.
okay.
Yeah, just focus on getting that encryption down.
There you go. That's easy. I don't know why everyone
Beautiful
struggles to get hit on that.
clear
It's
from
you just
Folly
stand there and
there.
aim at the target.
Got that.
Sir, that was
orthag-
really
Really,
solid.
I think
All he
it's just
needed
an
was a
issue
little
of
bit
not
of breathing
having
room. Oh, is he
enough
double
resources.
shooting the refractive? Oh my lord! Oh, that was a sick clear on that refractive. Sergeant Tibbs coming out the other side. Let's go ahead and
Holy.
focus on him super fast. Let's go ahead and get that score. Ooh, that is a 131.
Shit. So
Oh, that's going to be tough to beat.
Ooh.
Let's see
what
here.
did I
Is
That
that a?
is going
What did I-
to put him.
See,
That's going to put
you
him
already
well
know.
onto the leaderboard.
It's not. It's not
Everything
a
is
personal
fine.
best, but that just might be the top of the free for all
You already
board
know why I
too.
was already in it, bro.
All right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and
You're gonna hear Folly
focus
pop.
on what Folly's doing. And Folly
Getting
over
that
here.
regenerative down, making sure to focus on that center so that it doesn't respawn.
Oh,
Holy
and
shit.
and just like that, the regenerative is
Okay,
down for
so
Folly.
we've done fantastic the last
Absolutely
4
chewing
holds.
through it.
Now is the perfect time to
Now
throw it
onto the
all.
last supply room here before the 5th hold.
What I'd love to get
Gotta
for
get
myself is
your
one
last
shield dog,
gear
and
here.
that's really
Yes,
the it.
sir. I can't
Something
wait
to
to
make
see
me
what he
invisible for the
buys for
laser,
a
and if I can use unlimited
last
ammo
round.
and
Doing
a
some last round
shield
shopping. That's when you start seeing
for the laser,
some
I
of
should be
these
fine on that.
runners really get
For
the
the
good
final
stuff.
hold, I really want to roll
Yeah, good pools to
armor
choose
piercing
from,
rifle.
and you do need to get those
And then I'll
higher
use the
calibers,
purple, and
I
hopefully
think,
that'll be enough to mitigate the
because
fact that I don't
you
have,
get
say,
those
like a shotgun
heavies
with a
and
good bullet.
shields, and you're gonna need a lot.
Unfortunately, you
to
can't
punch
roll
through
that. If I'd planned this
that
run, I would have
armor.
gone for like a double barrel in like hold 1 or 2.
Ooh, we got some monologue.
Because if you go for the double barrel hold 1 or 2, you've got like the super high burst damage. Yes, I know you're there. Unfortunately.
Wonder what he was talking about for double barrels. Is he talking about using a double barrel on the
Oh god,
refracted?
I hate this hold room so much. Okay.
I think
Or
he
not hold,
was
this,
talking
the
about
shop.
in those first few holds, he wouldn't have minded a
You're down.
double barrel there.
You're down.
That's an interesting take. I mean, a double barrel can be nice to
You're
a degree,
stunned
but
at
I don't
least.
know if I would want one. But either way, Folly is heading up. Let's see what he... Looks like he managed to pick up some kind of incendiaries. I'm guessing
I don't know
APIs.
why I'm opening these.
Probably.
Oh, here's the
if you
shop.
had to guess.
Perfect. I
And
could also
those
just... No,
in
no. You want...
5.7 will
Let's
punch
see.
through
Bullet.
some serious
Big
armor.
bullet.
Ooh, getting himself
Hey,
a
where's big bullet?
anti-material rifle,
Unfortunate.
getting the Hecate too.
Is it? No, this is a big bullet. This is a...
Yep, that
Actually,
is
50 BMG,
50
I think.
BMG. That will definitely make
Closest
solid work
counts.
of the refractive.
Okay,
Especially if he gets
and then
himself a bullet.
We
action.
want a shield dog, and that is
Ooh.
all my money. This is what I got. Gonna move you over here to keep
Shield
you out of the way.
dog and out of money.
Hmm.
Well, going into
Wow,
the
he
5th hold
he
here,
really has
gotta-
just been
This
maining
over here
the P90 this whole time. You gotta
it's-
respect that.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
that feels good.
Yeah, it comes out in those first few holds.
wonder if there's
and
any, like,
holding
1 point
on to
better
it,
ammo.
upgrading
Why
it,
not?
getting that API.
Let's see if there's any better ammo for this
I
thing.
think it's gonna serve him well in this 5th hold.
Nothing.
Oh, for sure.
Nothing is over
I
there.
believe I'm not sure what
Come
kind
on.
of changes
Is there
have been
cool
made to
ammo?
the refractive, but from what I remember pre-update is 50 BMG will at least be
For 1 point,
3 or 4
I can buy Tracer.
4 hits with
it.
just
I'm not gonna
without
spend on
the
anything
power
else.
but it has been a hot minute. This could also be a lot shorter than what we anticipate.
Yeah,
But-
it could,
And
got
but
some
we,
tracers.
I'm going the wrong way to
in
turbine, but
that
that's fine.
Hecate.
That's fine.
Yep. To
Nope, no, I'm going the right
Hecate
way.
or to Hecate?
Mhm.
Hecate.
Tomato? Hecate? Just
That's how
to-
I pronounce
to
it.
heck
embarrassing.
with it. All right. See, Folly's laughing. He thought
is
that
that?
was funny.
Where's my... Oh, it's directly below
He
me.
thinks we're
Okay.
hilarious.
Hello.
Best commentators ever, I heard him say.
How are all of you doing
Exactly.
today?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good.
All right. With that being said, Folly is now in the 5th and final hold. Time to see what he does.
Okay, first target's right up here. I like this spot.
All right. He looks like he's taking himself posting up on that corner there. That's not a bad place to be because you do get
Someone behind
the
me.
maximum amount of cover. The only downside
You
is you
do.
have no sight
So
lines.
normally,
All right. The cascading is up.
Exactly.
I would use unlimited ammo for this.
He's got it down to the cheesy bites.
But I'm feeling pretty confident.
Ooh, those 50
A little
rounds
ballsy.
just weren't enough to get
Yep,
rid of
he's
the
got to
entire
take a
thing there.
quick reload. He's taking it nice and slow on those bits. Only got one more,
making
and that
sure
is
to not
it for
waste
the cascading encryption.
Okay.
Pretty nice and quick. Clear there.
There we go. Oh,
All right.
there we go. Get up here. Very lucky shots.
Yes, sir. Looks like Folly is just kind of rushing it, just kind of going in a circle.
I hear someone back there. Did you?
I guess the
I think they
idea
fell
is
to
if he
his death.
runs fast enough, he won't get hit.
Right?
It's a good strategy in here, I think. There's a bunch of cover. So if you can dive between
Okay.
those covers,
All right.
it'll...
And then unlimited ammo.
The orthogonal
Where's
is
this
up.
orthogonal?
He's got his ghost dog. He's got his infinite
Can't
ammo.
see me.
Ooh, he's actually making some decent work on that
we go.
orthogonal. Oh my lord,
Ooh.
that was actually really that was a
So
good
all I got
orthogonal clear, all things
Is a
considered.
power hot dog
That was very
The
good.
and a
you know what?
50
I'm
cal,
just
and
gonna
that's gotta
say
carry me
it.
through
The
end game.
orthogonal let him have it.
But otherwise, we are a-okay.
Folly got the
Yeah,
nice
maybe a little
orthogonal.
rotated into his stream, but
I think that
Uh,
got it done anyways.
yes, sir.
Whether the orthogonal gods helped them or not remains to be seen.
I'm on the wrong side of the map for when it
Folly over
spawns.
here
Let's head
running
back the other
around in
way.
circles, hopping and bounding between the platforms, running way
See
too
me,
fast for
it's
these
okay.
Soses. All right.
Is it the last phase coming up against
Yes,
the
sir.
refracted quick?
Cannot
here?
wait to see what that... Ooh, he does have a bullet boost.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The orthogonal is up. He's
Oh,
got
did
one
not
hit.
move in the slightest. Damn it. That's mean.
Ooh, using his left hand there to rack
Oh,
it.
oh, he's not
pulling
racking it all the
back
way. He's
far
short
enough.
Moving it back
stroking.
far enough, that's what.
He's short stroking. He's short
There we go.
stroking.
Yeah, you gotta stroke it all the way.
All
from
right, 2 hits.
bottom to top there.
3 hits. All right, this should be the
Where's
last one
Oh,
here.
that was a lot of hits at once, but we're good. We're good.
And
easy.
4 hits, and that is
Fucking
it. Folly
easy.
making it all the way to the end. Both of our competitors.
That is the highest score I've
absolutely
ever gotten.
good job.
No, he's not. He's sending
Beautiful score there. as
you
well.
know,
Yes, sir. Here, let's
One-
actually go
I've
ahead
been
and
really
one.
worried
bring
this
back
entire
to
time that I
Let's
was
have
going
a
to get
look
like
at
my
that
average.
score.
Like my average is somewhere around 10K.
Oh, that's nice. They're about like what?
Ah,
About
damn, that was good.
100,000 apart from
that's
each
what,
other.
3
That's
holds without
pretty
hits?
solid.
Did I get down in fourth
Ooh.
hold?
Yeah, we definitely
No,
had
it's a
2
hold,
runners.
okay.
While Sergeant
damage
Tibbs did get the higher score, I'd still say
Hold
that
up.
these
Did it count?
Folly didn't come
Why
up
does it
too
say
far
20?
behind, so that was a very fantastic matchup.
Oh, okay. No, I'm reading the wrong one. That's why.
Yes,
Either way,
that
was
was
fantastic.
a very nice matchup. I'm absolutely
get some more water.
honored to
Ugh.
be a part of this
did not
head-to-head
drink enough
here.
before this.
Alrighty, you guys
Yes,
are
sir.
both
All right.
undeafened now. You both had. You
Well,
both are
I
making
guess
it
with
through.
that all being
Congrats.
said, let's go ahead and hop into the
100%.
main
You guys
stage
will be
and
making it
harass our
through.
runners.
Ah,
Let's
All
go.
right. All right.
Hey, so does
Hello
anyone? Oh, hi guys.
Hey.
Hello.
hello.
So,
I was just talking.
go on.
So I didn't tell. So what's it called? Tibbs already knows the news because I had a good little talk with him prior to this, but
Okay.
I just want to
Okay.
say you both did fantastic. You both have great scores. Like you both are definitely making it through to the
Okay.
to the next bracket. 100%. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Commentators, do you want to read off the
really-
scores?
Really quick. Yeah, I could read them off here. Let me go ahead and pull the thing up. Let's see here.
Yeah, Folly,
Go
you
to
almost
the-
no hit that entire run.
Go to the scores. All right. Well,
yeah, I was. I didn't think I was gonna get the last one, but damn, that was close.
alrighty. Well,
No.
let me go ahead. Sergeant Tibbs, since you finished first, we'll go ahead and we'll start with you. Sergeant Tibbs, you have, with your score of 312, you are at first place on the free-for-all scoreboard.
1,312,290.
Sure. All right, and Folly, you're not that far behind. You both aren't really too far behind on score, but Folly, you are at 16th place currently on the free for all scoreboard. So you both did just a phenomenal job. We were both very impressed with how you guys handled yourselves in there.
Yeah, no, I am too. Honestly, I think that's my personal best, period.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
everyone's hitting their PBs on stream. I don't know what it is.
It's all that
Every
adrenaline.
yeah, it's the adrenaline.
There you
Making-
go.
Full of
making
pressure.
Maybe that's the key to getting high scores. Just pretend you're on first to worst.
Hey, there you go.
Just
Give
just
yourself
im-
some performance
just
anxiety.
imagine there's a bunch of eyes watching you, but you can't see them. Well,
we did have some comments. Oh yeah, so Anton did want me to let you know.
Okay.
He wanted me to pass on all the compliments he put down.
Oh,
He said
I'm making a
it's
heart shape. You
terrifying,
can't see
like
it. But...
terrifying, incredible work in just both of you. And I mean, Tibbs, that shit you did, and oh my god, it is actually crazy. Yeah, like honestly, astounding work on what you did in that hold or in the inclinator, man. It was just absolutely nuts.
Just absolutely murdered that refractive. Like it didn't even have a chance to breathe.
Yeah, I've never seen a refractive that quick. But seriously, both of you were fantastic. The no hits from you, Folly, and then Tibbs just with the speed. Yeah, it was a great combination of streams to have. And yeah, I appreciate you both being on here and putting on a great show, both of you.
For real.
Is there any questions in chat? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'll let commentators do their job. My bad.
It's all good. Well, with that being said, yeah, any questions from chat? Let's see here. We do have one from Spirit Mars Rover. He asks, Folly, why did you pick the 50 cal?
So I needed something with high burst damage to do the final target, and at that late in the game, you can't afford a like double barrel shotgun or a cheap shotgun. And I forgot about that until like hold 4, and I went, oh, well, shit, this is all I got left I can run with.
Yeah,
I've been messing around with it a little bit off stream and seeing if this is like acceptable rather than going with a shotgun for the final hold. So, yeah.
Well, there you go. I guess that makes sense because a lot of the cheaper guns don't show up once you get to the last hold. You literally have to be a high roller, or you just sink.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Well, let's see here. Let's see. I don't really have many questions myself. Let's see. Tomcat Bill, he does ask, did you guys have a lot of practice beforehand?
A lot.
I was gonna say Tomcat definitely knows from my own streams that yes, I play this about once a week on stream, maybe a little less or more off stream. I don't know. So yeah, I've got probably the least hours out of anyone here, but still like 300 or something.
Right on. Let's
Mm.
see here. Here's one. We got one from Spirit, and this is a funny question coming from Spirit here. He asked Tibbs, "How are you so fast?" He's trying to get some tips,
Okay.
jot some notes down.
This small panel here. It's got twin stick on it. I know your running is amazing, but if you're wondering why we have speed, that's why.
Shoot.
Well, there you go.
Mm.
Let's see. Well, I guess that's about it for.
Well, no. We
Oh.
cannot skip the important question here.
Oh,
Will Tibbs submit a urine test? That's
Lord.
what from Chevy here. From
Is
Sexy
that what
Mustard
we're gonna? Is that what we're
Sexy
gonna have to
Mustard
do?
asks, can you submit a urine test?
It'll be clear as crystal since I've been drinking so much water.
Yeah, let's add that to the list
Clear
of
as
rules. Before you do a
crystals?
run, you have to mail a urine test to the first to worst headquarters.
There you go. One for each moderator.
God damn it.
Wine tasting type.
This is
Oh dear.
this is getting dark real fast. We took a southbound turn
Oh,
going 80 miles an hour.
yeah.
God damn it. All right, Gerald
Sorry, I'm
Gerald Gerald just asked, so do we provide the straw or will you take it?
No special packaging, just use one of those standard paper letters there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Gotcha. We'll put it in like one of the Capri Sun packs for you.
God damn it.
Is
Oh,
there
beautiful.
anything that you guys wanted, or any of the runners wanted to say to chat?
Yep.
Or to Anton, because Anton's, I believe, here watching you guys.
Ooh.
This is
In
the best
chat
game
there?
I've
Yep,
got.
this is the best time to get your Anton pleases in.
This is the best. Everyone has their guns that they want to put in the game, but I'm just gonna say this is the best game ever played.
I'll agree with
Just
that.
flat out.
Yes.
Thanks again for
There you
making the
go.
best VR game, so long as you don't have friends.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
I guess with that all being said, the scores are in, questions are answered. You guys got your final word in. Yeah, we're all ready to close this sucker out. So to
Yeah.
everyone who's still watching, stay hydrated, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next round of First to Worst. Later.
Hi, everyone. Bye.